There's a ton of reasons to like hill country blues, but for me, there's something about the movements, the way that you play it, and the sound that comes out of the guitar that just makes it so much fun to play. This is a foundational riff. If you listen to the style, this riff kind of goes throughout a lot of different artists. This is one of those kind of almost just, it's almost like the shuffle. It's like everybody kind of uses a part of this riff. It's most obvious in the song Poor Black Mattie from R.L. Burnside, and I have a full lesson on that. Plus I'm using my own build method to teach you how to play this style in Open G, but check it out. In today's lesson, I want to teach you how to get started on it playing it in standard tuning, so you can jump right in and start having fun right away. Let's switch over to our standard tuning guitar and I'll show you how to play it. It may not be so easy to see what's going on in here, and that's because it's almost kind of like, in a way, like a magic trick, like how the hand is moving and the sounds that come out of this. Here's how you gotta start. We're gonna hold this G chord like this, okay? So that's kind of the standard thing. Now, without any of the left hand movement, this is where all the fun comes in, is the right hand. In hill country blues, they have these kind of grooves that by itself, even with no notes, it kind of sounds like a drum kit. And this is the groove. That's the drum groove that's going on in the background. So with a static left hand, we play it like this. We're combining a thumb pluck, an up pluck with the fingers, and a down strum with the back of the fingers. And that gives 3 different tones. You can additionally add in this kind of kick type sound. I think that's where all the fun in playing it comes from, is the percussion part of it. Now again, I'm gonna go in a lot more detail on how to do that in the Open G tuning lesson, so check that out after this one. But to get going, here's the riff without all the stuff. Additionally, you can also just give it a little slap like this in between to keep those backbeats going. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, 2, ba-dum bum bum, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. On top of that, there's 2 moving parts. We have the top line, and that just keeps repeating. The bottom line sounds like this. And if you put those 2 together, it sounds like this. Like I said, in this style, they repeat a lot of things, making it hypnotic, but with variations. Here's the variation that you should try. So going 1st fret to 3rd fret and then back to that note G here. To really put all this stuff together in a hill country vibe, you gotta give it a lot of energy. So that means sometimes sacrificing some cleanliness, meaning buzz notes are totally allowed, meaning even wrong notes are allowed as long as you keep the groove going. That's the most important thing. So I'm gonna be adding more of this. A lot of this. Really concentrating on that kind of drum groove and adding a little bit more of the strings, just catching more strings on the way up and down. If you give it a lot more energy, it ends up sounding like this. I'm adding more percussion, I'm adding more slap, more energy. That's what makes it so much more enjoyable to play. If I try to make it really careful, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's still fun to play, but just picking up that energy for me, it just feels so much better. And even though it might sound a little sloppier, it's more fun to play. I think it's even more fun for the listener as well.